All right. So, how do you shift your mindset when you feel like you're being put in a box?
Honestly, man, I either pray or I meditate or just try to find some type of inspiration to get me out of that slump. It's excuse me, self-care and mental health is so imperative, obviously, in anything that you do, but especially music, because if you're in that slump, it makes it very difficult to create. And having the experiences that I've had in my life, I've realized that praying and especially meditating, just getting yourself in a space of mindfulness and not letting like your prefrontal cortex or just your consciousness mess up any of that, because that's normally the reason why we get out of our creative spaces. We'll let all of these outside thoughts, enter our consciousness or our brains, and we won't fight it off or we won't ignore it, and it puts us in a slump. So meditating, praying, or probably going to listen to like Love Below by Outkast or The Speaker Box. That's one of my favorite just albums ever, especially the Love Below, because the spectrum and the diversity and the versatility in the music is absolutely insane. And every time I listen to that album, I draw something new from it, and it sparks so many different ideas in my brain. So I just after that I go downstairs or I go into my studio and I just experiment as much as possible until something clicks and I'm back in that zone.
That's good, man. I hear a lot of artists that have that same using, music as their therapy. Um,
Most most definitely.
yeah, and then, creativity just happens to come out of it, since it's their profession.
It man, that's before I started really professionally, I guess you could say, music was definitely my therapy, man. It was just journaling and then doing poetry that turned into songs. And I never thought that it was that big of a deal because, again, it was just something that I love to do. But once I saw how people started responding, you know, to that, that's when I was like, yo, I really have something here. And ever since then, again, it's just been nothing but forward progression, a great trajectory, in my opinion.
Jam.